We all have embarrassing things that we learned a little bit later in life.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like Alexis, for example, recently discovered Houston is not the name of the guy that astronauts are talking to from space.
Yeah, that's really confusing.
Or what about when Alexis learned that rotating your tires doesn't actually mean spinning them around on the axis?
Okay, also should have been taught that in school.
Yeah.
Or what about when Alexis learned that guerrilla warfare isn't literally militant guerrillas wearing combat boots and fighting each other?
Yeah, oh my God, this war's so cute.
It makes sense in my head. That's what I see.
A lot of
It
things.
is a really cute war.
Sometimes you learn them later. And recently, one of our listeners was out with a guy who took a chance to be vulnerable and admit to her he never learned a very basic life skill. But instead of making fun of him, she used it as an opportunity to teach him and create a memorable date night. But was it maybe too embarrassing to the point that he's now avoiding her? We're going to find out what happened and try to get her another shot in a brand new second date update right after this. Alexis, how many times has Brooke offered to set you up on a date with a guy she knows and you've said, no thanks,
Too many
good.
times. Yeah.
What, do you not trust Brooke to have any cool, young, hunky male friends for you?
I think we have different definitions of cool young hunky.
Yeah.
All three
Yeah.
as a kid.
Or are you worried that you're going to show up and it's going to be a play date with her son, Alder?
Oh, both. That might be better than who she sets
You
me
guys
up
are
with,
almost the
honestly.
same age.
Yeah.
I mean,
Could be a cute
mentally-
couple one day.
Oh, no.
Well, one of our listeners, Lilly, was fighting the same way Alexis was. Her friend wanted to set her up on a date, and Lilly kept on saying no. Lilly, welcome to the show. How you doing?
Hey, I'm good. It's good to be here.
Hey,
Nice.
I mean, I take it your friend wasn't good help because you're calling us instead.
Actually, that's the thing. My friend ended up being great help.
Oh.
Oh.
That's not usual.
Yeah, well, so she's been trying to set me up for a long time. I've been single for probably about a year now.
Is she
Yeah.
one that like sets you up with anyone she knows, or is it the same person she's been trying to hook you up with?
Yeah, the same person.
Oh. Well,
So
that's weird, too, because now it's like this guy can't get a date either.
Oh,
So,
I
like,
didn't
that's
think
a
of
red
that,
flag.
Jeff. That's smart. Well, hey, you're both red flags, though.
Yeah.
They make a very vibrant flag
I heard
together.
red and red make green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you eventually met up with him?
Yeah, well, I kept saying no, because my whole idea was like, look, I can find a guy on my own, like I don't want to ruin our friendship if things get weird, like the guy doesn't work
What,
out.
would you blame her for it? And that's why you would.
No, I think she just might feel bad.
Okay.
I don't know. I just didn't want to make things weird between us.
Yeah,
Okay.
There's a different level of pressure when it's
All
hooked
right.
up to a friend.
Do you know this guy's name?
Yeah, his name was Matt.
Matt.
Matt? Okay.
Matt.
And did you get to look at his socials? Did she give you any proof of what the goods were beforehand?
No, she was just like, take it from me. Trust me, this guy's a winner.
my
I think you
God.
two would really hit it off.
She must be persistent for you to finally cave.
He was, because I didn't cave. She tricked me.
Oh.
What?
No.
What
What
do
do
you
you
mean?
mean?
Yeah, she tricked you.
How?
Yes, we had a big work event the other week.
Uh-huh.
To celebrate a big work win. So we all went out to the club, and after the club, somebody was like, hey, let's bring the party back to my place.
Oh.
So we all ended up at a house party, and he was there.
Oh, you
Was it-
slide devil, you.
And that was by design.
Yes.
Definitely.
Okay.
So what did you
Okay.
think when you saw Matt?
So he's easy on the eyes. He's great. And
Good.
we
That's
ended up
awesome.
just chatting casual style.
Good, you didn't do the formal chat with him? You went with the casual chat?
You didn't take a large bow.
Yeah, that's nice.
But did he know that your friend had been trying to hook you two up? Because sometimes that's really awkward. But it's also could be something you bond over.
He didn't say.
Oh, he didn't say. You don't know if he knew. Oh.
I don't know. But at one point in our conversation, he just drops that he doesn't know how to drive. And I was like,
Oh.
wait, what?
That is weird.
But like, is it that he never tried to learn, or that he tried so many times and failed that he gave up?
That's a good point. Or like legally.
Alexis could get a license. I mean,
I
can
know.
you actually fail that many times?
I don't know.
No, he just never bothered to learn. It just wasn't a thing.
Yeah, if you live in a big city, you really don't need there's buses.
I have
and
some
all
friends
kinds
that
of
just
stuff.
got their license in their
Really?
20s. Yeah.
Well, that's because you're 14, Alexis.
Or maybe he's from a wealthy family where he has a chauffeur and he doesn't need to learn how to
Didn't
drive.
even cross my
Jeffrey
mind,
related.
Jeffrey.
Oh.
Okay.
That was where
Yeah.
mine first went.
Okay.
But,
It doesn't matter. I mean, was that okay with you?
Well, so of course it's getting late and I'm in a very good mood. So I'm like, hold up. I'm going to teach you how to drive right now. Come with me.
Wait, what?
Wait, late night after the club? Girl, I think
Yeah.
you're going to get arrested for this.
After the club, after the house party.
Yeah.
Now's the time to learn to drive?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Whoa.
Basically, we went to a nearby mall parking lot and I taught him how to drive.
Was
Okay.
it fun? Because I just remember learning to drive with my dad and a lot of screaming and yelling at each other.
Yeah.
And like,
I said break! I said break!
Yeah, it's really stressful.
And how many casualties were there that night?
Thankfully, none.
That's good.
I thought it was a fun time. We just drove in circles and laughed a lot. And
okay.
at the end, he thanked me for teaching him, and there was a little kiss.
Oh.
I thanked my driving instructor the same way, so good call.
That's what they teach you. Don't kiss and drive.
Yeah.
Jeff.
The other
You
students
did.
in the back seat.
Yeah. Who's
Okay.
next?
So I drove him back to his place,
Yeah.
and he kissed me goodnight,
Wow.
and that was it.
Oh my God.
Wow.
And you haven't
Wow.
heard from him?
Technically, a little. I mean, the next day we texted back and forth a little bit,
Okay.
and it was just like yeah, thanks, that was fun, haha.
Okay.
Ha ha.
Well, they laughed a lot.
Oh.
Yeah.
You just
Okay.
throw that in
That
there.
was fun. Ha ha. Bye. No, okay.
Yeah.
It was more lighthearted than that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you checked with your friend who was setting you guys up? I'm sure she totally knows.
Yeah.
Of course I checked with her because I was like, oh my God, you were right. He's amazing and we had a great time.
Yeah.
And you kissed. Like,
Freaking out. But no, she hasn't heard from him either.
Oh.
Hmm.
And
Weird.
she's just as frustrated about this as I am because for once her matchmaking skills seem to have worked.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
maybe because you taught him to drive, he's like, I'm finally going to be able
Yeah.
to go on a road
I'm
trip.
Yeah.
Free left.
Yes, and
Yeah.
he's like in another country right now.
Getting dozens of dates left and right. Well,
He's like, freedom!
we're going to find out. We're going to call him in just a minute here, and Brooke is going to backseat drive the conversation and tell me how bad of a job I'm doing.
I actually appreciate if you
Somebody
help
needs to
Jeff.
be in control
Yeah.
here,
When we do
Jeffrey.
your second date update right after this. Hold on. How many rom-coms have that scene where one character teaches the other how to drive a stick shift through a cornfield?
Yeah.
And then they veer off, almost hit a cow, and they laugh about it and make out for hours in the back seat.
Dang, I haven't seen this.
I didn't see that either.
Yeah.
Really?
What
Yeah,
kinda-
who's in that one?
What kind
I
of
feel like
wild country
Ryan
movies are-
Gosling and then
really?
name
Julia
generic
Stiles
white
or-
girl here.
Okay.
Any generic white girl?
Well, that scene played out in real life the other day for our listener Lilly.
I don't think there was
Kind
cows.
of. I mean, no cows. It was
Corn.
just a regular automatic car with a millennial who hadn't learned for the first 30 years of his life how to
Yeah.
drive. But she taught him how, and it turned out to be a great night with laughter and kissing. But now the romance is stuck in neutral.
Oh, car.
So we're going to call this guy
thing.
and try and kick it back into drive.
Oh,
Maybe
wow.
even
Okay.
into sport mode if we're lucky.
All right,
We're
just balance
still
the
going.
clutch, Jeff. Don't
gonna-
hit it too hard.
We're
You
gonna
have
rev
to
the
balance.
engine.
Yeah, you ready to
Okay.
do this, Lily?
I'm so ready, yes.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I feel like we're like 4-cylinder show. It's fine.
Yeah, insurance doesn't cover us.
No, I mean, I'm excited for you. It's weird that your friend doesn't know either, that was so adamant that you two go out. I think that that's the strangest part, is he's not just calling not you back, but not talking to her either.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah, he's just like disappeared or something. I don't know.
weird.
Crazy.
Well, let's get some answers. I'm going to call him right now. We'll see what he has to say. Here we go.
Hello,
Hey, is this Matt?
speaking. Who's this?
My name is Jeff. You may have heard this voice before on a radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
He doesn't drive. He may not listen.
That's true. Do you have podcasts?
Sorry, I'm not familiar with it.
Oof, it's
Yeah.
all right. Well, You're on a segment right now called a second date update, and we're trying to help one of our listeners get back in touch with you after you two hung out the other night. Her name's Lilly.
Oh my God. Whoa, really?
Is that a good
Yeah.
O or a bad O? We can't tell.
I don't really want to talk about this, if that's okay.
Okay.
Okay. I understand your hesitation, but this is how the segment works. Like, Lilly knows that she may be hearing something that might be a little awkward, a little uncomfortable, but she's just super confused after having a really nice time with you the other night.
Yeah, it's just a very difficult situation.
Really? On your side, is it something personal for you then? Because it sounds pretty easy on her side. She liked you. She'd like to go out again.
Yeah, it's very much on my side.
Okay.
Oh,
All
okay.
right. Do you plan to reach out to Lilly at any point?
Maybe I'm just trying to figure out a way to do it.
What do you mean? Just with a call or a text?
Maybe we can help you out if you're going through something and you need to like work things through.
Wait a minute. So are you like involved with somebody? Because you can just be honest with us about that, bro.
No, I'm not involved with anybody.
Huh.
It's more complicated than that.
You're married.
You're involved with many people.
No, not that either.
Do you want us to just play the guessing game for 3 more minutes?
We've heard it all. We can
Yeah.
do this.
I don't think there's any way you guys would guess this one.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
Really?
if you could
Ooh.
give us just a little bit of information, because Lilly could really use a little closure on this. She really fell for you the night that you hung out, and she's been completely out of whack for the last week, trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay. I liked her too, so
Good.
we have a mutual friend who's been trying to set us up for 2 or 3 months now.
Oh, you did know about that. Okay.
Oh yeah. I was in on it, and we met at the party, and we had this amazing experience and driving around the parking lot of some mall, and she was really cool. So I live near our friend, so I just walked over her house the next morning, excited to tell her the news, and I'm like, hey, Lilly and I, we finally went out on that date.
Yeah.
Oh, so you did
Nice.
talk to her friend. Interesting.
Oh yeah, and she was, I don't know how to describe. She just had this look of shock on her face.
What?
What do you mean?
I thought she was the one that set it all up so you guys would meet at the party.
Well, that's what I thought. So then she just blurted out that she was just upset because she, and her trying to set me up with Lilly, has decided that she's now fallen for me.
What?
Wait.
What?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh. the
Lily's friend now admits that she has feelings for you?
Yeah. And I thought she was joking. So,
Did you laugh?
I sure did.
Oh.
Wow.
But she was like, it's not a joke.
Oh, no.
She wants to be with me.
Oh.
And I like her as a friend. We've known each other for a long time. But I never thought of her that way, especially with her trying to get me to date somebody else.
Oh,
So
no.
it sounds like
that's messy.
there might actually be feelings there for Lily's friend too, from the way you're talking about it.
I don't know. I'd never thought about it.
I understand because they do say a lot of times when you're friends first, things tend to
Why
be
is she
better when you
setting him
move
up?
on. So, yeah, it's.
I don't
Why
know.
is she setting him
It's like
up?
telling somebody to order fries when it's you that really wants the fries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe she was hoping that Lily would reject him so that she would be like, see, I guess there's nobody left for you but me.
Oh,
That's
so-
a weird way to
Yeah.
go about it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I mean-
wow.
I mean-
that's going to be a lot of information.
Nah,
for
it's,
Lily.
it's not a horrible position for you to be in, but
No.
it's kind of a really bad situation for Lily.
Yeah.
You guys got to tell him.
Now, I just got to tell you, Matt, this is super awkward, but Lily's been on the other line listening and heard the whole thing.
What?
Yeah,
Hey,
that's Lily.
hey, Matt.
Hey, Lily.
Oh.
I'm really sorry. I did know you were on the on this call. I this is not how I wanted you to find out.
I'm just so overwhelmed. I don't know what this means. I thought my friend had my best interests at heart and had my back, and now I just feel like
I'll say it doesn't sound like your friend did this maliciously or tried to hurt you in any way.
I feel like maybe your friend lied to you on purpose.
Really?
Uh,
She definitely lied about saying that she didn't hear from Matt after the date.
Well, what is she going to
Yes.
say? I heard from him. I confess my love to him.
Yeah.
That would be the truth,
Conversation.
Brooke. She didn't say
Oh
that.
my God, she doesn't know what to say either, probably.
And in her defense, Lily, she was trying to tell you how great of a guy he is, and he's so great of a guy, she fell for him too.
I mean, it makes sense. She's like trying to convince you over and over again, and then it finally dawns on her, like, wait a minute.
I should go for him.
Am I projecting?
It's really making me rethink our entire friendship and like what else she might be keeping from me that
That's true.
Oh, Matt, this is so messy for you to be in the middle of.
Yeah, man.
Well, I don't want to ruin anyone's friendship, like mine with our friend or you guys. So the three of us could get together, get in a room, talk it out.
Every guy.
I like how you think, Matt. This is good problem solving.
I don't think so.
He's like, look, let's all have some drinks again. All
Brooke,
right,
what's
let's all-
wrong? What's wrong with that,
It's like,
Brooke?
it's just,
Yeah.
it's not what the women want.
If you
We
were
like
20
love.
years younger and a few drinks deep, you would be all over this. You'd say, bring
wouldn't.
7 more girls in here and let's have a
No.
really good time.
God, Matt, have you
Yeah?
gone out with the other girl already? The friend?
No, not at all.
Okay.
And-
okay.
Jokes aside, in all honesty, Matt sounds pretty sincere. Like he just wants them to all be
Yeah.
together so they could talk about what's really going on. The secrecy and the keeping things from each other, that's not working.
So, Matt, I don't know what the right course of action here is because I liked you and man, I don't know.
I don't have an answer for you. I think you got to talk to our friend first.
Oh, man.
So you can't decide between them still?
No, I don't think it's a matter of deciding. I mean, like,
Yeah, that'd be a pretty messy road for Matt to take. So, I mean, maybe it's not a bad idea for all three of you guys to talk it out together, and we could pay to have you meet up at a restaurant or something like that.
Oh.
Whoa, I gotta put a big old yellow flag out there on that one.
You want to talk to her
You don't like
first.
restaurants? Should we go somewhere else?
Maybe a buffet?
Oh my God. No, I've got so much to work out. I had no idea this was going to go this direction.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry this is happening, Liz. I know this is a lot.
Keep us posted? Email
Yeah,
us?
I hope
Like-
more than
Yes.
anything your friendship,
True.
gets through this. And then Matt, I mean, you're in a win-win
Yeah, it
situation.
really is.
So
Yeah, let us know who you pick, Matt.
Aww.
I don't know if it's as win-win as you guys think.
okay.
Okay.
I mean, if I end up with either of them, it's there's going to be the baggage of the last week.
It's going to be tough, just like when you learn parallel parking from one of them.
Yeah.
It's really hard. This is like the same thing.
You're going to have one of them behind you being like, no, not like that. Do the other thing.
Crank the wheel to the right.
A lot of adults don't know how to drive, guys. It's not that